Alright, hello. Today we are going to be doing one-point perspective. We had just learned about perspective, and so the first thing that we need to do is put in a horizontal line. And I'm going to do this in the center of my paper, and that's just going to give me a little bit of playing room. Notice I did it with my ruler because I want it to be perfectly straight. So this line here is my horizon line. It's horizontal and it's where sky meets land, or sometimes this could be the ocean. But basically this line is as far away as we can see. And on this line, I'm going to put a little dot. The smaller the dot, the better, because it gives us a more accurate place to bring all of our converging lines. So next step, using my ruler, I'm going to come over here into this corner above my horizon line and draw a box. Could be a rectangle, it could be a little bit more of a square. Mine is rectangular. I want to make sure that these lines are all perpendicular to each other. So I can go ahead and put in like that little 90 degrees, just so we know that all of those lines are perpendicular. Once I have this, from each corner of my box, I'm going to need to see if it'll go to the vanishing point. So like I can line up my ruler here. Yep, that one's going to go. This one right here by my thumb is going to go. That one is going to go. Now this corner, we would have to travel through the box. So I'm not going to do that one. So then I'm going to come back down here, line this up with a corner, whoosh, put in one converging line. Now I'm going to come over here. Whoosh. I'm going to put in the other converging line. And lastly, I'm going to come up to this corner and put in that converging line. Again, not going to do this one because it would go through the box. So now my box is going on and on forever and all eternity. It is going to this vanishing point, which means that there's no UPS truck big enough to drop this box off at my house. So I need to create an edge to the box, and I need to use parallel lines to do that. So I'm going to bring my ruler to the bottom of my box, and I'm going to slide it down, not sliding it at an angle, making sure that it slides down so that it's parallel, and put in a horizontal line. Now I'm going to come over here, slide this over so that it's parallel with that line. These two have to be parallel. Come in and draw the other line. Now, if I had a really good eraser, I could then erase out these lines. I did them with colored pencils so you could see the difference, so they're not going to erase. Let's try another one. This time, let's draw our box directly underneath our vanishing point. Alright, again I'm using my ruler. I'm making sure everything is, parallel. Okay, so now I have to go and look at my corners again. So let's start with this one. If I were to do this corner, I would go through my box. So I don't want to do that. Over here, this corner, again, I would go through my box, so I don't want to do that one. What about there? That one looks pretty good. All right, let me try this other corner. All right, that looks awesome. So what is different about this box than that box? And what is our next step for this box? Remember, this is going on and on forever and all eternity. So I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to line it up, make a parallel line. Now, let me do that in another color. Can you see it? Maybe I'll do it in green. Now we can see that that's ending. And I can come out here and erase those converging lines. It's kind of hard to erase, but you can start to see that this box is no longer going on and on to all eternity. All right, so let's make this a little bit more complicated. And let's do a letter. I'm going to do the letter L for letter. So I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to make a boxy letter because a curve is a little hard to do right now. Okay, now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to go from all the corners that will be able to reach the vanishing point. 1, 2, 3, 4, and line that up with that corner, not that top here. I'm not going to do that one right there because it would go through the letter. So now I have my L. It's continuing on and on forever and all eternity. I want to end that. I'm going to take my ruler, line it up, slide it to a place that I think looks good, and stop it. Now I'm going to make a parallel line to the long part of the L, go down. Okay, I'm going to take this one, slide it up, making sure it's parallel with the one underneath. These two are parallel, those two are parallel, parallel, and lastly sliding this all the way so it meets this one. Now I have an L going on and on forever, and I can erase out these lines so that it stops. And it is looking three-dimensional without going on and on forever. Okay, let's do a circle just for kicks and giggles. I'm going to put my circle up here. Maybe slide it up a little bit. Okay, now I have no corners. So how do you think I will be able to end this circle? And I want you to take a guess. Okay, what I want to do, I'm going to take the ruler and I'm going to slide, 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 keeping it in line with the vanishing point until it touches the edge of the circle. So here it wasn't touching, here it is touching. And then I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Slide, 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 slide. Whoops, there it is. And bring it down. So the circle is only ever going to have 2. So sometimes our box has 2, sometimes our box has 3. Circle, no matter where we put it, is always going to have 2. And then I'm going to mimic this line here, down, so it looks like a circle. Okay? So here is our beautiful perspective drawings, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more fun, complicated things in class. See you later. Bye.